So Cool Kicks, they're heading to court. We're going to be covering the latest update for this ongoing saga, which not only has impacted sneaker enthusiasts, but this case alone has single-handedly changed the perspective on many people and how they actually view sneaker resellers. So stay tuned. To kick things off though, we kind of got to catch everybody up to speed because this is actually all just unfolding in front of our eyes recently, actually October 2nd to be specific, where Cool Kicks owner Adil Shams, he was in the middle of one of these whatnot live streams, basically begging the chat to buy up his inventory. Where the stream was quickly cut off, LAPD marched in with raised pistols and shotguns, executing a search warrant of the Cool Kicks warehouse. Now, when this first happened, remember, all of this was unfolding live right in front of our eyes. Everybody was first jumping to conclusions, thinking that Cool Kicks was caught up selling counterfeit, fake merchandise. But it turns out Shams, he was actually booked for allegedly receiving known stolen property valued at over $950. And he was released the following day, October 2nd. Now, Cool Kicks, this shop was founded in 2014 and gained popularity in tandem with modern sneakerhead and hypebeast fashion trends, right? Now, Cool Kicks also found success on social media, boasting over 4.5 million followers across its social media platforms and collaborating with celebrities, big names, influencers, people like Mike Tyson, Mr. Beast, I Show Speed, and a whole bunch of random P-stars for some strange reason. Now, when you talk about this arrest, the LAPD, they did issue an official statement stating that they actually collaborated with 3 agencies to recover $500,000 in stolen train cargo, consisting of 2,100 pairs of stolen Nike sneakers and 150 pairs of various Nike clothing items. They even posted images for reference and everything. Now, following the arrest, of course, Cool Kicks, they issued a statement that said the company did not know they were purchasing stolen merchandise and that the police have made no claim of counterfeit products, right? They wanted to let everybody know they weren't caught up in selling no type of fakes, but rather caught up in purchasing stolen goods, allegedly. Now, they did say, we are confident the truth will come out and the trust we have worked so hard to earn will remain strong. That was their official statement. Now, following the Cool Kicks raid and arrest, police continued to put the boot down on sneakerhead criminals, with the LAPD executing a search warrant at 4300 block of Verona Street in Los Angeles, recovering an estimated $1.46 million worth of stolen goods from a train. So I guess now everybody feels like Cool Kicks is ratting, they're snitching, they're telling whatever you want to say, which the timeline would fall in line with that narrative because Cool Kicks, they were popped on the 2nd, then this other location gets raided on the 6th. It all kind of lines up. But if we kind of take a look at things from a wider perspective, right, just take a moment to analyze everything. As far as this whole Cool Kicks situation, I could actually see there being a slim chance that Cool Kicks could actually recover from all of this and kind of pick up from where they left off. So hear me out, right? Originally, it was thought that Cool Kicks was selling like fake products, right? Bootleg, fugazi stuff, which for a sneaker business like this, that would be absolutely damaging. But it does turn out that the LAPD actually officially charged them with purchasing stolen goods. So for one, I would say the penalty with the law for selling like fake products and everything is a lot more severe, if I'm not mistaken, than selling like stolen goods. So for one, that's a lot better for them, right? Let's say the LAPD wants to work with Cool Kicks to try to like get the bigger supplier, right? You guys know how it works, so they could possibly offer them like a plea deal or something like that, work things out, maybe plea out to a lesser charge or something like that, and keep things pushing. So that's one thing that could possibly happen for Cool Kicks. We're gonna find out actually a lot of information today because it's actually Cool Kicks Day in court, Thursday, October the 23rd, according to official court documents. So I'm guessing some details should possibly come out today. We'll see if this case continues to get mainstream attention because originally with this whole story and everything, it was first picked up by the sneaker community and then picked up bigger mainstream attention. So as far as their court date today, I'm guessing we're gonna see a lot more evidence from the LAPD. They're gonna probably lay out everything, all the information that they have on Cool Kicks, or it could be a case where Cool Kicks has been cooperating the whole time and they kind of just get a little slap on the wrist. So hopefully we'll get some updates today as far as the entire situation. But if we take a look at it from like Cool Kicks' reputation, right? It feels like right now their reputation is damaged. It's like an ongoing joke right now. All over their social media, people are talking about selling fake, stolen products and everything like that. But I feel like nowadays, you know, with the way things go, like this could possibly blow over with time. It's just something that if Cool Kicks kind of like lays low, handle the situation legally, they could possibly recover from everything. Because for one, like let's just say they were caught up selling fake products, right? That would be absolutely damaging for their business's reputation. But let's just say like people look at it as Cool Kicks maybe didn't know the stuff was stolen or whatever, they could just keep things pushing. Or even if people did know, like Cool Kicks knew the stuff was stolen, they're gonna look at it like at least it wasn't fake, right? We were out here selling stolen goods. So I think this could be a case where Cool Kicks could possibly recover. We'll have to wait and see. But as far as the court date today, maybe we'll get some more information, right? But as far as like the reputation of resellers, the impact on sneaker enthusiasts, I think things are starting to turn around. And as far as this whole Cool Kicks situation, I think it's opened up a lot of people's eyes, right? We've had some high profile situations such as the Project Blitz warehouse being raided where the LAPD, look, $5 million worth of stolen sneakers, clothes, and everything like that. That happened actually just last year. Remember, people, this was making big headlines, and then it just kind of brushed over. Nobody cared. Then, of course, y'all can't forget Ann Freeman, former Nike VP, where her son was caught up in this big, like, huge resale business where a credit card was actually linked back to her. Nike kind of kept things quiet behind the scenes, but once the story actually gained mainstream attention, they were left with no choice to fire her, right? Nobody really cared about resellers at that point. I feel like when StockX GOAT came into play, like, what was that, like 2015 or something like that? Resellers were like glorified. They were put on this pedestal. Remember how everybody was posting flexing pictures like this, standing next to a whole bunch of boxes? We saw resale shops opening up all across the country. People were loving these people. They were making careers out of it. Who remembers like Ben Kicks or like whoever your favorite high profile sneaker reseller was? Like everybody was loving these dudes. But it feels like with this whole Cool Kick situation, the difference is it kind of felt a lot more personal, right? Because we've been watching Cool Kick start from the ground up through their YouTube channel. And with them like flexing all of these pairs in front of our faces, all the big money that they're making and everything like that, I feel like it kind of leaves a sour taste, you know, in the viewer's mouth. And once we hear about Cool Kicks being involved in shady business like this, you know, it's kind of like one of those situations where people be out here like preying on your downfall. But as I mentioned earlier, I think Cool Kicks can kind of recover from this, but it's just kind of a situation where people are no longer glorifying these resellers, right? Ben Kicks, where has he been, right? He's been absolutely quiet. It kind of feels like these resellers are now like almost moving in silence, right? Where it's like if they resell shoes, they're not out here like, you know, posting up these pictures. They're no longer flexing like how they used to. Kind of just letting you know that they do resell, but not really glorifying it, right? It's kind of like moving in the shadows nowadays. So I feel like it's kind of a shift in the whole sneaker resale culture, because when you look at other hobbies, whether it's like gaming, you name your favorite hobby, people look at resellers, they don't even use that term, bro. Like they call them scalpers, right? So people look down on them in all other hobbies and sneakers for years now. People have been glorifying the reseller, but I think now it's time for us to go ahead and stop even using that term reseller and just call these people what they truly are, scalpers. Because at the end of the day, they really don't even care about the sneakers. They're out here just purchasing everything, hoarding up all the pairs in order just to flip it to us, the people that are actually looking to grab these pairs. So as far as this whole situation, I'm guessing some more details will actually come out today as Cool Kicks is due, you know, for their time in court. We'll see if they were out here telling, cooperating. I could care less, but it is an interesting situation. And I'm more concerned about like the perception of how people look at resellers and scalpers here in the sneaker community. And going forward, if there's gonna make anything better, you know, for consumers to be able to grab this stuff without having to worry about people hoarding up all the pairs. So we'll see how everything unfolds as far as the whole Cool Kick saga. It looks like it's not officially over just yet, but we'll see if we get any coverage from some of these mainstream outlets. So let me know what you guys think about the whole Cool Kick situation. Are you a fan? Are you riding with Cool Kicks till the wheels fall off? And what's your feelings on like sneaker resale and like how things have changed, you know, throughout the years and everything like that? Drop your feedback down below, JATV. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the like button. Plus, if you've been watching the content, you enjoy what's going on over here, consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.